Hey, I was watching this YouTube. It's about a person who's going through a separation, and it's not an ordinary person. It's so-called celebrity back in India, and he had invited the press, and he's talking about whatever that's happening for him emotionally, and he was really emotionally disturbed, and it was a 20-25 minutes long video. He had expressed many things, and then followed by that there are other YouTube videos about him expressing whatever that's happening in his life or what he feels, and everybody are dissecting it, they are analyzing it, and they are like, even to an extent, whether his emotions are true, or is he acting because he's an actor, and by profession. And so they are like, there are various comments and their own perspectives that's all coming up, all right. And that's made me think, coin doesn't have only two sides, it has got the circumference as well, the lateral view. And many people have got in this lateral view, they all have got their opinion about what's happening in others life. And it needn't be because a celebrity who has said that in the public space, that is why people are debating or commenting or whatever, scrutinizing or whatever it is. But it happens to very ordinary people as well. When I was separated 5-6 years before, the same thing happened. So-called family friends, they were like having their own discussion about what's happening in my life, how I am behaving, what is my ex was behaving, what is he saying. They were analyzing all of that, which I didn't realize initially, but then I got to know about it. And when they talk to me, there's a lot of questions again, like, why is this happen, why didn't you tell us before itself, and probably you should have taken it this way, and probably he should have said it in this way, or probably this is what he meant and you felt it in a different way. And questions like, what are you going to do now in the future? When I said, like, I don't have any plans as such, because I wasn't like thinking through, it was not a planned one. Like, you don't, when you're separating, it is not something you're pre-planning it, like, okay, I'm going to get separated in this date, this hour, and then next day I'm going to do this, do that. That's not how it works, or at least that didn't happen to me. And so I didn't had any answers for the questions that was raised to me. And there was one question where, like, okay, now is that you're struggling to cope up and you have no future plans, you've stayed with him for 20 years, despite the fact whatever you're saying you have been through, why don't you just accept him as he is? And I'm like, okay. So these were the things that happened when I was separated, right? And someone who's separated now and going through this, people around us have their own opinion about how we need to lead our life, what is happening in our life, what we think and how we act is whether right or wrong. They all have their opinion. Now the question is, it's not about the lateral view, it's not about the other person's perspective, as in your spouse, but I'm asking you, if you are working through your own perspective and that's, you've got the clarity, go a bit more deeper into it to heal. And yes, there could be other uncertainties that's happening around you, but if you have friends and who are just raising questions or commenting at the back of you, or not there to really genuinely get connected, in the sense, if they are not just a good listener and they are raising questions that confuses you, then I would say stay away from them for a moment, and then work on yourself, go inwardly and see what is the best thing that you have to do. Work on your perspective, because you have to trust yourself now. I There would be a lot of self-doubt that would arise, or probably I didn't do this well, do that well. But do not jump into any conclusion, but rather just reflect and then try to heal yourself. Even little can make a lot of difference. Like when I say little, which means if you're able to let go of certain things, or even forgiveness, it's a big step. But I'm just saying, like, try to heal on the parts that you can heal for yourself. That would give you a lot of clarity to focus on the future. And if you need someone to just, for you to express it loud, I am here. I'm not inviting you to join my program or take my coaching one-on-one session. That's not the invite. Genuinely, you can share with me. I will be the good listener for you. And if you need anything furthermore, that is for the later part. But take care. You're doing what you're doing is best for you, because trust your consciousness. So that's what I could say. So take care. I'll see you all soon.